to my channel. I hope you've been enjoying the videos that I've been putting up. I am fairly new at this, and I know that I haven't done an intro video, but it is because I honestly hate my voice on camera. So I hope you enjoyed this speedy tutorials, and I hope that you enjoy these just as much. And if you haven't seen them already,
what are you doing?
But I am glad to have you, and I hope that you enjoy this video. I am going to show you today how to create an all-over eyeshadow pink look for all of you people out there that love pink just as much as I do. So stick around, enjoy yourself, have some fun, and I hope you learned something new today. I am going to start with moisturizer. It's step one in almost everyone's routine, and I feel like it is the most important. Okay, first things first, we're going to start with our vitamin C serum. This is Mabel and Meg, but of course you can order whatever you want. This just happens to be a vitamin C serum plus hyaluronic acid. It does a great thing for fine line wrinkles and blemishes. And after your skin is fully prepped with the liquids and the serums and the moisturizers, we start with a primer. Now this one is Urban Decay Primer, or Optical Illusion Primer. It is amazing. You'll notice the tube is super huge, and I've had this for a couple months now, and look how much I've went through. I like to focus it where there are enlarged pores or wrinkles, or where you think that your makeup will stick the most. So as you can see, I do on the nose, into the cheek, and then of course on the forehead. I do use a lot of facial expressions, so I get lines up here, and you want to just kind of prime that area so your makeup doesn't look cakey when you're doing all your facial expressions. And then after that, you're ready for your foundation. I've been using a mix of this BH Cosmetics foundation as well as the NYX Total Control drops. Together, they work fantastic, and it is a cheaper version of using, your Fenty foundation or your NARS foundation every single day. So today, this is what we're using. This shade is Fair Golden, so I like to add a couple more of the drops into there just to kind of even it out with my skin tone a little more. And so I just kind of mix it together on my hand.
And that's just how we do it.
I'm also going in with my Smashbox blurring foundation brush. I bought a package online of these brushes, and I believe all of them together were probably 60. No, this. And all of them were 60, and they are great brushes. I use this for blush. I use this one for, I don't even know what I use this one for. I use this one for my eyebrows, and then this one is foundation brush. And I put this on my skin using just a, I don't even know what you call this motion. I do use a gentle touch, yet firm. You don't want to pound it into your skin. What you're doing is you are just blending it out in line strokes. There we go, strokes. You stroke it out. And then, once you are satisfied with the look, you can go over it like this, like dotting down or dabbing. Dabbing your foundation into the skin. A lot of people do go in afterwards and use a damp beauty blender to blend out your foundation. It is completely up to you. So, however you feel like you like to do your makeup, you just do it that way. These are all just techniques, so whatever works best for you. It's great to try them all, but if it doesn't work out for you and you don't like the way it looks on your skin, then do it. But it honestly never can hurt to go back over it with a beauty blender, just to make sure you're all blended out. And I just so happen to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation contour shade in Fawn. And this one is a very cool tone. I love it because I like to be super fair. Well, I already am super fair skin, but I do like to use cool tones on it to just, I don't know, I just like it, the way it goes with my hair and all this good stuff. So today we are using Fawn. And I go from the top of my cheekbone, or the top of my ear, as you can see up here. So find the top, and then you can see your cheekbone when you do this. And you guys can see it right here. So what I like to do is I like to draw my contour in that crease to create just a deeper shade. And then you go just about to the middle of your cheek. Do not bring it all the way down here. You'd look like a clown. And then, after that's done, go ahead and do the top of my forehead just to give yourself a sun-kissed look, because if you think about it, this is where the sun hits your face, and so you are creating a natural tan or a natural contour just to kind of give your face shadows. So if you did have a bigger forehead, what you would do is you would just bring that contour a little bit down, and that creates the illusion that you have a smaller forehead. So we'll go ahead and blend this out before we talk about the nose contour. And I am using my Kat Von D number 5 brush. That's in the copy machine. And now for the nose contour. We are going back into the same stick, and I am using my brush to just pick up some product. And this is my Kat Von D number 40 brush. Going to create a shadow on my nose to make it appear skinnier. So as you can see, my nose, it already does have, it already has, I don't even know how to say this. It's a skinny bridge, like I have a skinny bridge nose. What I like to do is just kind of work off of that natural shade already and just make it deeper, so my nose just appears just a little bit skinnier than it is. I'm helping out the natural process. And we'll also do that with highlighting as well to make it extra skinny. And you can see my nose kind of rounds out at the bottom, and it gets a little bit thicker. So I like to bring my shadow down in a straight line to kind of cut out that curve so it doesn't look as round at the edge. And every nose contour is going to be different because you have a different nose shape. So you cannot base your nose contour off of mine if we do not have similar noses, but you can take these tips and tricks and kind of play around with your own nose to see what works for you. And you want to just go ahead and go in there and blend it out a little bit with your Beauty Blender brush just to make those lines not seem so harsh, unless you like a harsh contour. And then after you're all done with your cream, you are going to pick up some setting powder. I use our CMA. There are tons of good setting powders out there, but I will say that this is by far the most inexpensive and the largest and the more long-lasting setting powder that I have used. I believe I bought this off Groupon for like $7, and with shipping it was 15. And I mean, look at it. I have barely used it. That's gonna last me forever. I'm using the Fenty contour, or sorry, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Blender because it has all of these cool little sides to help you set in the powder wherever you need. I use the flat side for my nose, and it does help you get along the edges a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and set under my contour that you can see here, because this is called baking. I'm just gonna put this all over my face. then I just leave this on my face. I'm gonna leave it alone and we're just gonna let it bake. And now we move on to our eyes. So the first all over shade that I will be using today is this cream color right here, and then I will go into this pink color right here. These are all part of the Inglot Freedom System palette. I custom ordered this, but you definitely can order whichever ones that you prefer. These are the two I will be using today. And after we do that, we are going to go back in and we're going to use this pink shade right here as our second layer. And I'm just going to put this as an all over color. I'm blending it out because we're going to be doing a just an all over pink eye.
We are blending, blending, blending.
I'm going to bring it also to the inner corner because this is going to go all around the eye. And this one is called Dolly Pop, and it is a pressed powder pigment. They have a ton of different colors on there. If you like super bright colors that are super pigmented, I definitely suggest Sugar Pill as the way to go. I am going to just take a little bit of a smaller brush. This happens to be a Morphe M441, and I'm just going to go in there and blend it out. All over the eye, guys, all over. But we're focusing on blending because we want this to be a very, very blended look. We are not going to be wearing eyeliner today because this is just going to be a soft look. Now that we have our mascara on, I am going to grab some Dip Brow product using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in taupe, in blonde, and start working on those brows. We are getting some eyebrow gel to hold these suckers in place. It also helps blend them out a little bit if you already didn't use a brush. And I'm brushing them straight up and then sideways. These in the middle, upwards, because I like the way that looks. Then sip your mimosa. Grab our fake lashes. These are from Rogue & Rogue. I can't show you the packaging because I've reused these probably like 100 times. Sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry. And I am using the Duo Brush On Adhesive with vitamins. I'm not really sure what the vitamins do, but they're in there, I guess. Now everyone, don't freak out at once. These eyelashes are thebomb.com. Look at that. You can literally mess up your eyeshadow and put eyelashes on and be totally good to go. That's why I love eyelashes so much. And probably why you see everyone wearing eyelashes. And now that our lashes are on, I'm going to pick up that Sugar Pill product one more time, and I'm going to take that same brush and I'm just going to smoke out the bottom waterline. Take our Offer Cosmetics highlighter, and we're going to pick up a little brush, something that looks like this, to kind of pack it on those inner corners. This is just layering it on, making it just a little bit brighter. Blending it out with the rest of that so it doesn't look like you just kind of put it there, which I mean you did. And grabbing my blush brush, I am going to pick up my Ofra Pro palette, which is a blush palette that I highly recommend for everyone. It has a bunch of different shades, How could you go wrong? But today I am going to pick up a light pink shade just because my eyes are super pink. I don't want my whole face to be pink. And I'm going to use this one right here. Once you have that done, I am going to go ahead and brush off this, pushing it up into the contour just to kind of soften that out a little bit. I highly recommend this brush to everyone. This is called the Kat Von D number 20 brush. It is an all-over face powder brush and it is so soft. It's ridiculous. I'm also going to go ahead and pick up my Ofra highlighter once more. Put this on my nose. Put it on the itty bitty tip. I like to do that with mine because there is like a little indentation that you can see as long as there's like a lot of highlight there. I think it's cute. Pick up some more highlighter, putting that on the bridge of my nose. On the top lip. And you can take as much product as you want and just put it all over your face. Wherever you want it. Wherever you want it. There are no rules. I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my bottom lashes. I am going to do the last bit and I'm going to go back into my pomade and I am going to pick up a firm brush that will allow me to make dots, and this is my Morphe E38 brush. I'm dipping straight into the pomade and I am going to dot out some freckles. Then we press them in, as such. Maybe go over them with a little bit of setting powder. And this is my Anastasia Soft Pink Matte Lipstick. And this is the completed look.